Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy. It's your boy Angry Uber. Angry Uber. Can you guys see me? I just want you guys to see what's going on behind me a little bit. Not exactly sure what's going on back there. Some guy wrecked getting onto the exit, I-95 north heading towards Fort Lauderdale, and you can see how dangerous it is, man. It's 4:30 in the morning, Monday morning, and people are just out here driving recklessly. And that's one of the things I wanted to touch on right now. You guys probably can't see me that well. I'm in it's early in the morning here. I'm in North Miami Beach right now, and I'm just sitting here looking behind me. There's like 20 cop cars behind me. There's a major accident. Some dickhead probably he's coming out of one of these strip clubs right over here. We have cheetahs, and I'm gonna back into the light so you guys can see me a little bit. Today is April 10th, 2017, is Monday morning. You see people just coming out of strip clubs here. Fort Lauderdale and Miami strip clubs, man, they're on the chain, man. These people are just up in there, these people don't stop with these strip clubs. I get calls 6, 7 o'clock in the morning at the strip clubs, yo. These people don't sleep on these damn strip clubs. Anyway, man, I just wanted to make a point out of a couple of things here. One thing I just want to talk, it's kind of off the subject, but I feel for people who are doing Uber, man. I really do. Newcomers coming in. I had to learn the hard way. We already spoke about that, about how I had to learn the hard way about why, doing this Uber thing. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get how Uber does not think about the driver. When the driver is the one that makes everything possible. I feel for new drivers. I feel for people who are coming under the lease exchange program, or Uber Partners lease exchange program. I feel for all that shit because people just are misled. And I'm glad that the Federal Trade Commission has saw things in our favor and decided to award the $20 million. If anybody knows how to get some of that $20 million, let me know, man. Come on. I'm on the phone with the FTC. I'm leaving messages. I've called 2 attorneys. I'm doing my research. Do you know how to get the claim, or do we just have to wait to the FTC updates it and figures everything out and how the disbursements go? I know it's probably not going to be enough money to make me rich, but like I said, even if it's $100 or $10,000, anything will help out right now. I'm in a desperation mode. My other business is suffering because actually I started doing Uber thinking it would give me time to work on my other affairs, my other business, and it's not giving me any time because I'm working so hard just to keep the lease payments up, and I'm working so hard just to keep money in my pocket. The overhead cost of maintaining this vehicle, the insurance, the cleaning bill, typical things that the lease exchange program doesn't cover. They cover the oil changes and tire rotations. Like I said, they changed one of the air filters. Really, the cabin filter was covered by the lease exchange. I guess that's a plus. Anything they can cover is a plus. I'm trying to get the air filters done. Tires, I'm almost at 30,000 miles. I gotta start looking at getting some new tires. People just don't realize. This star rating shit is just out of control. Dude, I just saw this weekend, from the weekend, starting my rides on Friday up until now, I just saw me get 25 stars. Didn't bring up my rating, not 1 point. I'm at a 4.4 fucking 8 right now, which is ridiculous. Don't know how. I have great rides. People seem to leave here with a smile on their face. I don't know why my star rating is going down. It seems like everything I get is, basically, a good ride. I have a good connection with the riders. I like to stay away from sensitive topics. Like one girl got in here, she wanted to discuss about her Christian religion and shit. People come in here and discuss about their political affiliation and shit. People, gays, it was gay pride weekend on South Beach, and so I had a lot of homos in the car, and I try to stay away from those touchy subjects about sexual orientation, political, religious affiliation, and your background. I want to keep the conversations very simple. Keep it simple, but every now and then, you know, these topics come up, and I try to be very moderate as to how I talk about these issues, political, because I understand that they're sensitive. But, you know, sometimes I'm very moderate, and people probably still walk out, oh, that guy probably doesn't like Democrats, or that guy doesn't like Christians, or that guy doesn't like homos. I mean, that's not the case at all, but I have very radical views on everything, and that's why I try to stay away from those conversations. But they do come up, and motherfuckers will probably rate you based on that. People will probably rate you based on, you know, what you said, even though it was very moderate and non-offensive to anyone. I don't think that my comments are offensive to anyone, because I try to keep it very, very moderate and very diplomatic, and I don't want to sway on any side of the fence here on any type of sensitive topic like religion, politics, or sexual affiliation. But, you know, people tend to rate you on different things. Like maybe they didn't like my head wrap, or they didn't like my t-shirt, or they feel that I should have been dressed like some of these other people who do Uber. You know, I see some guys dressed up like a chauffeur driver, you know, and I'm not doing that. So people just rate on the fucking ride. Was I safe? Was the vehicle acceptable as far as appearance? You know, was it clean, presentable? Was I clean and presentable? Was I diplomatic and professional? Was the navigation working? Was I on time? Did it say arrival time 5 minutes and I got there in 5 minutes or under? Was navigation, you know, pretty much on point? I understand signals go, GPS fucks up, applications fuck up. I mean, things fuck up in technology side. But for overall, I think that deserves 4 or 5 stars, you know, because you didn't like my political affiliation, or you didn't like my head wrap, or, you know, I didn't get you to your meeting on time because you chose a pool instead of an Uber X and we had to pick up other riders, blah, blah, blah. I don't do pool anyway, so you're never going to pick up another rider with me. But it's not my job to get you on work in time. People have certain billing issues. I got some girls in here who were traveling. They were pissed off because Uber hit them with like $27 in cancellation fees. So that may get somebody prone to give a bad rating, but that has nothing to do with me. But they just don't like fucking Uber. You know, these 2 girls got in the car and said, fuck it, I got $27 in the past 3 days of cancellation fees. I don't know what happened. You know, I'm calling my bank, I'm calling Uber, what should I do? So this is getting a bad taste in their mouth for Uber, or people who are working with iPhones versus Android phones, and the application, the update didn't go well for the iPhone, and now they're having problems, or something else that pisses them off that has nothing to do with my control. The last Uber driver canceled on them, or the last Uber driver took them around the block and racked up an extra 10 miles in charges, and they don't feel. So these things are putting a bad taste in riders' mouths to get out and have a negative rating against me. I have nothing to do with the shit, and I'm getting the bad run. Or you called Uber too late and there was traffic on the road. I can't help traffic, and you were late for your fucking meeting, and I don't know why this is happening. But, you know, I think that, you know, we need to overcome that and just judge the fucking ride. Was the car clean? Yes. Was I acceptable and professional? Yes. Was navigation somewhat on point? Yes. Was he somewhat punctual? Yes. Did he get me there safely? Was he all over the road? Did he show up drunk? No. He was good. Bob, 4 or 5 stars. Get the fuck out. I sat here and watched my rating go from 866 5 stars, and right now I checked it, I got like 890. So what is that, man? That's like fucking goddamn, what? Over fucking like almost 40 fucking 5 stars over the weekend. My goddamn rating didn't budge. I went from 4.49 to 4.48. So a 1 star would drop you like a motherfucker, but you can get as many 5 stars as you want, and your shit never changes. That's not even fucking fair, man. And plus I'm getting badges and comments. Not to mention What, I got 3 to 4 stars. I mean, I'm sure all of them weren't fucking 1 stars. I don't know who would give me a 1 fucking star. Unless I turned around and beat you in the fucking head, which, if I knew you were giving me a 1 star, I probably will turn around and beat you in your fucking head. Now, aside from that 1 star bullshit, boom. We're sitting here, we're trying to wonder a couple of things about the settlement. I really need to figure out how to get in touch with this settlement with the FTC. So please comment on that. People, I think it's time to unionize. I think the unionization of Uber drivers. When I first started with Uber, an older senior guy came up and told me how things were with Uber and how things are right now. We are in a situation where Uber is fucking us so bad. When I first got on back in October last year, 2016, you know, here in South Florida, we were all about striking and not going to the airports, not picking up rides at certain times so Uber could fill it. That shit lasted about a week before everybody was back, disassimilated in their own little bubble and blah, blah, blah. People never fucking stick together around here. You know, I see other Uber drivers all around here with stickers in their car, Uber stickers, blah, blah, blah. And you know, these motherfuckers act like they don't even want to wave at you. Now, I do meet some cool Uber drivers at the gas station, at the 7-Eleven, getting coffee. Not to mention, some of us do talk and stick together and exchange number. But when you're on the highway, like I saw an Uber driver trying to pull out of a driveway, you know, I stopped and let this guy in. It's common fucking courtesy. We both represent the same company, but other Uber drivers will be riding around here, don't wave, don't smile, cut you off, cut you in, don't let you in. And I'm like, come on, man. I mean, we're all in this together. And it's like right here in South Florida, all the Latin Uber drivers seem to stick together. All the Haitians stick together. And then us Americans, you know, the black and white American Uber drivers seem to relate more so than the Cubans or the Haitians, because they got their own little clique there and they don't want to fuck around with anybody else. We're all Uber, man. We're all in this bullshit together. But I don't even think that the foreign motherfuckers who drive Uber are as concerned as the American motherfuckers, because we're spoiled. You know, we're used to making that $25, $30 an hour. These motherfuckers come up from Cuba or Guatemala or Colombia or wherever the fuck they're from, and Haiti and shit, and Jamaica, and they're happy just to be making, you know, some steady money and shit. They don't give a fuck what it is. You know, they don't even know whether they're taking a fucking loss or a profit loss or a profit gain. They don't know what the fuck is the difference between gross and net. They don't know shit. They just see money coming in and they're happy. But niggas like us, the Americans, we can see how Uber is fucking us every single day. We need to unionize and get together. I spoke about new drivers and female drivers. I really feel sorry. I wind up in some bad neighborhoods at night, you know, picking up gangs of motherfuckers, standing on the corners, going to these bad motherfucking neighborhoods, a bunch of ghetto-ass motherfuckers trying to pile in my car. I had 5 fucking Haitians try to pile in my car on a fucking pool ride. You know, first 2 came out the house. I'm getting ready to drive off, and then another 2 come out, and then another motherfucker. I said, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Oh, we're going to, no, you're not. Get the fuck out. Everybody get the fuck out right now. This is a pool ride. Call UberX. Get the fuck out of here. And then they act stupid like they didn't know. Yeah, you knew it was a fucking pool ride. You're trying to get over. Get the fuck out. You want 5 motherfuckers to come. As a matter of fact, I'm not even taking the 2 of you motherfuckers. Everybody get out and do the shit the right way. Stop trying to get over on these fucking pool rides. Females and new riders, you're going to wind up in some bad areas. You're going to wind up way outside of your home area where you live, maybe 70, 80 miles out. Keep a change of clothes in the car. Keep a book bag with a few toiletries, a bar of soap, and a toothbrush and some deodorant in there. Spray your car down. Keep the odor down. People are going to get up in your car and disrespect. I don't know how females do it with this pissing, because I'm always sipping energy drinks and coffee and water and stuff. I gotta piss all the time, so I pull over into an alley and just do my thing, or I stop into a hotel and act like I'm picking somebody up if I want to take a nice clean shit. How do these females just hold that piss all the time? I don't know. I pull my dick out and piss anywhere. So I admire you females. I don't know why I brought that up. I just guessed because I had to stop at this gas station to take a piss. But listen, it's a tough job out here, man. Fucking running around here getting anywhere from as low as 59 cents per mile on pool rides and as much as fucking what? 89 cents on an Uber X. It's a lot of work for that little 89 cents per mile and that little 59 cents per mile on pool rides. And you're stretching it, taking luggage in and out of your car, dealing with people's shit. Lady called me up. She was shopping over at the fucking Price Mart, yo. Come out with boxes of shit and wanted me to fucking take 4 riders in a Honda Civic. I'm like, lady, come on, step it up, man. You can get an SUV. You look like you got money. You got all these fucking boxes of shit. 4 people traveling on vacation, chilling out in the middle of the day, shopping at park. You can't afford a SUV. This is a fucking Honda Civic. Oh no, it will fit. I'll take everything out the box. Ma'am, no, it's not gonna fit. Call an Uber SUV, okay? Listen, man, I'm stopping this video at 16 minutes. I'm out. Peace.